This is Shanghai, China's biggest city, a global financial hub, and now the city that hosts CIIE, a gigantic import expo China runs to share its market opportunities and contribute to world economic recovery. Join me on the sidelines of CIIE to meet smart business people and brilliant minds and be inspired by their wisdom and can-do spirit. Actions speak louder than words, even words of hope. That's what many here in China learned through the ups and downs in its modern history. After 40 years of reform and opening up, mainly focusing on learning from the others and engaging the world, now China is set to transform into a new era, increasingly opening its gigantic market to the rest of the world. That's why the annual China International Import Expo is quite an occasion. Today, its third edition has successfully come to a conclusion. Businesses are measuring their success through contracts signed and markets secured, while my panel of guests today are looking at the bigger picture, the meaning and the significance of the event. Zhao Qizheng, former vice mayor of Shanghai, a widely respected reformer. What's next for Pudong? How to lead?
当然，我们大门是敞开的。我们欢迎呢世界。
Of course, our door is open. We welcome advanced technology and strong investment from all countries to Pudong. For example, the China International Import Expo is a rare global event. The CIIE shows that we are willing to buy goods from other countries.
而这进口博览会呢，就进一步表明我们愿意买世界的东西。
Now it is the third one, which is far bigger and better in content compared to the first two. This year, though COVID-19 has not been eliminated worldwide, such a big event was still held here. This is a miracle in Pudong, a miracle in Shanghai, and a miracle in China.
Well said. Well said. I want to know how your early experiences of working in Pudong, looking at something from scratch, from nothing, from 0 to 100, and how is it contributing to your later work of China communicating with the rest of the world? What about now?
我觉得我们开发浦东呢。
I think Pudong's progress is similar to the one facing the world. It is not only about the power of China, but also the wisdom of the world. So how to tell the story of Pudong and China to the world is very important to me.
这是我在任上的很重要的任务。
I remember you said one thing, that a bed in Puxi is better than a room in Pudong.
对，当时流行这样一句话。
Yes, there used to be a popular saying in Shanghai at the time, I would rather have a bed in Puxi than have a room in Pudong. But now things are different. Today Pudong houses are expensive, and Pudong has the best parks in Shanghai. There are also very good hospitals, so the situation is completely different now.
我接着说，当时要向世界表达浦东。
At the time, when we wanted to tell Pudong's story to the world, we must speak very honestly. That is, how we plan to develop Pudong. Also told them where the opportunities were, and we should carry out what we promised to the world. For example, we told foreign investors that in the future, Pudong would have 2 highways, the fastest and best internet, and sufficient power supply. Eventually, they all came true. So many investors told us, you have done what you said. So we have done what we said, to continue investing in Pudong. So Pudong's plans and practices are connected, and we should not speak empty words or do nothing.
说空话，说了不做。
It's very different now in the world. When Pudong was just developed, China was very much a developing country and also on its way up to learn from the rest of the world. Now, China has become the second largest economy in the world in terms of overall GDP. And many look at China, think you are different in the political system. So we also see other countries have been having their own problems, but at the same time, they have also been having challenges working with international community. So all of these factors combined, it makes it a huge difference where China is today and how to communicate with. Do you think so?
全世界的，我觉得很多国家呢，特别是美国。
I think many countries, especially the United States, both their governments and the public, misunderstand China. They're quite unfamiliar with China, so there are inaccurate public opinions about China. We need to show the real China to the world. We should tell the real story of China, not only to show the good things we have done, but also show our shortcomings. Then people will have an accurate understanding of China. They have a proper attitude toward China.
我们要讲我们的不足。 这样使人们呢对中国准确认识之后呢，就采取一个更正确的对中国的态度。
I think this is a long-term task. I also think we should have a people-oriented diplomacy, explaining China clearly to the foreign public. Not only the Chinese government should do that, but also the Chinese TV stations and ordinary Chinese people. Those who have the chance to interact with foreigners should tell their own stories, and those are all parts of the story of China. And views on China are actually very different around the world. We can't just look at what's been said in the United States or Europe. We should also pay attention to the views of others, such as Africa and Latin America.
美国或欧洲的评价，也要看看非洲和拉丁美洲的评价。